How's it going and welcome back to Comic Talk. I'm Matt Kay and this week I'm talking about Captain America. I can't believe there's another issue just after we got the last one last week, but I am not complaining. If you want to catch up on all the craziness, go ahead and click the link to be directed to the previous issue. Until then, quick recap. Captain America is now an undercover Hydra agent after having his past changed by a sentient cosmic cube named Kobik, and is preparing for a takeover. As of last issue, we see that he has just recruited Baron Zemo, a former villain of his, as an ally, and Taskmaster, another enemy, has just found out where Cap's loyalties lie. The issue starts off in the past, where we see Steve Rogers has finally become Captain America. However, it's a little different this time. Cap must thank Arnim Zola for that, and not Abraham Erskine. Much of the past is still the same, kicking Nazi butt and fighting against Hydra, which is now an ally of the Axis instead of being a subdivision. The leader is Baron Heinrich Zemo, the father of Helmet, and is even developing his own super soldiers, which means Hydra did gain access to the formula as seen in last issue. Back to the present, Cap brings in Zemo to work with Dr. Erik Selvig, another Hydra agent who is angered that he is being forced to work with a man who tried to take his life. Meanwhile, Cap is dealing with director duties, with one of his first threats being the Mad Thinker's amazing android going berserk in a museum. The director likes to get his hands dirty and jumps out of the plane to go deal with the android himself without a chute. Cap begins tussling with Awesome Andy, which is impressive because this bot can go toe-to-toe with the Thing. Eventually, Cap takes it down with a nicely placed shot of a shield into the android's stomach. From here, we jump to Maria Hill in Bagalia, who is meeting with Taskmaster and Black Ant, who offer her some payback at Captain America. They explain the type of payment they want, an arms deal, when Hill becomes director again, where they get a mean 30 to 35% of the profit in exchange for the evidence against Cap. Black Ant and Taskmaster are pleased with their deal. That is until Hydra agents pop out of nowhere and restrain them with a sinister-looking shadow directing them. In the past, we see more has changed when Cap infiltrates a Hydra base, only to be greeted by a younger Helmet. Cap gives his friend a variety of ally information, while we find out that despite the success of making Steve Rogers a super soldier, Arnim Zola is having trouble recreating the process, with only less than a dozen super soldiers created for Hydra. Zemo reveals that he will soon be leaving to help with his father on a confidential mission, but before he goes, he has a mission for Cap regarding the second spy in Hydra, the woman who brought him to Hydra, Elsa Sinclair. In the end, the mysterious shadow, now known to be Mrs. Hydra, Madam Hydra, takes off her helmet and reveals herself to be none other than Elsa Sinclair. So, that issue wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. The fight with the android wasn't anything special. I think Spencer and the art team just wanted to throw in something for modern day Cap to do. As for the flashbacks, we're starting to see a little more of what Cap was doing during the war, with Hydra playing both sides of this conflict. The most interesting part of this issue dealt with Black Ant, Taskmaster, and Hill. I almost wish we had a couple more issues following them in their attempts to bring down Captain Hydra, but what are you going to do? Also, just throwing this out there, isn't Black Ant, aka Eric O'Grady, an LMD, a life model decoy last time I checked? Just some feedback on that. But let's talk about the big takeaway from the issue, the fact that we have Elsa Sinclair as Madam Hydra alive after all these years, still playing a part. So many of you viewers might have thought Kobik might have just changed Captain America's memories, while myself personally was confused about the whole thing in general. It looks like in this issue, more than just his memories were changed. Selvig even says right here that what if Kobik went a little further? What if she manipulated reality itself, and we haven't just been looking at Cap's supposed memories, but what really happened, which is insane to think about. And now we have this Madam Hydra, who by the looks of it is going to be playing a bigger role in Secret Empire. Who is she really? Have we seen her before, or did Kobik just create her for this new reality? Who knows, honestly. If you guys were interested, Steve Rogers' Captain America 12 is going to be out on March 8th, and it looks like we're getting more flashback shenanigans as the invaders are in this next one. If you have any questions about the issue, because believe me, so do I, comments or theories regarding what could possibly be going on, comics you'd like me to talk about, or even recommendations you think other viewers might just be interested in throw them down. Like always, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.